Alright, so the first technique, as I said, is Sanapazuki, which means jab punch. Okay, so this hand is in line with the shoulder. Now, one of the biggest mistakes most beginners do, they have this hand pointing towards the ceiling. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, so from here, this hand needs to come forward until you can see all of this in the mirror, but not like this, okay? You should see all your knuckles in the mirror pointing towards your face. Okay, so you don't want it pointing down. Point your knuckles towards your face, but I don't want you to do this. Alright, so don't stand like this with a bent wrist. You should always have, on your techniques, straight back of the wrist, always, okay? There should be never a bend like this or a bend like this. The reason for that is if you've hit the target and you've got a bend in your wrist, it will go in that direction and you'll sprain or break your wrist. Okay, so it's really important that you keep it nice and flat all the time. We're always aiming for the side-cam knuckles, which is the front two knuckles, to hit the target first. We don't want to hit with the little knuckle because that will break very easily. The front two knuckles are very strong and can take a lot of pain and a lot of power through them. You can break wood quite easily once you get going with this stuff, alright? Okay, so that's your first checkpoint. Making sure that this hand isn't sticking up to the ceiling and it is facing forward towards your target. So this is wrong, this is right. Okay, so I can hit straight into the mouth area, into the nose, and that's where we're aiming for with the strike, straight into here or to this area. So this hand is in line with this shoulder facing forward. This hand is just resting on your stomach in line. So as you can see, my elbow's flat and this is in line, parallel to the floor. So it's not kind of here, it's not down there, it's parallel, okay? Alright, so we're always standing in this position. So let's look at the technique now. So all we're going to do, we're going to push the hand out and then we're going to twist right at the end, okay? Then it's going to come back to here. Now what happens is, everybody does this, they do the first one, then they go back to there. So checkpoint, make sure when you've done the strike, it comes back to here and you can still see in the mirror that this hand is in the right place, okay? So let's go through that again. Go nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're going to move on to just medium pace, alright? So remember what I said earlier, practice slow, medium, full focus, alright? So all you'll do from here is just come through nice and medium. Pitch, knee, sun, sheep, go, rock. Good, and change legs, mate. Okay, so you heard the word kamai there. Kamai means do it now. So whenever you hear the word kamai, it means change legs quickly or move into the next position as quick as you can. Okay, so once you've changed legs, obviously you'll practice on the other side, alright? So just to recap for you on this technique, we need to make sure that this hand is in line with the shoulder, the fist is pointing towards the face. Okay, coming through, twisting at the end, coming back each time. Okay, so that's your jab punch. I'll see you in the next lesson.